Well, good morning. How's everybody doing? It's a bright Sunday morning, very hot. It's already it says 69 degrees, but I think it feels like a little bit more outside. And it's 7:28, it's almost 7:30, and it's very hot outside. I've had my morning coffee, even though it's extremely hot, I had to have my morning coffee. It's a weekend ritual, what can I say? Um, I haven't done a video in a while. It's been a while since I've tapped my YouTube page, and that's for a lot of different reasons. But I felt compelled to come in and check in and create another video for all the people that might be out there watching. If you don't know, my name's Torian Demon Sr. I'm an artist, uh, illustrator, sometimes graphic designer. And I make my own art. I've been an artist since I was probably, I want to say 6, 7 years old. I've been drawing, self-taught, like most artists. Not a big deal anymore. Taught myself to draw mainly motivated from reading comic books. When I discovered comic books, that sparked the natural interest in me to pick up a pencil and start drawing. For the last, I want to say, was it 10 years maybe? I've had my own business, and where I make my own art. I sell my art. I have a website, tjdgraphics.com. If you're interested, go check out some of my art. Go check it out. There it is right there, tjdgraphics.com. And as of late, I haven't been pushing um anything as far as selling on the website. I haven't been promoting too much. I've just kind of been laying low for the last few years, just trying to figure out a few things. There's life, a lot of stuff going on, but just wanted to, like I said, stop back by, throw another video onto my channel. um and this video is just basically, I don't want to waste too much time because I got a lot of the sun's coming up, and as you can see, it doesn't look that bright in my room right now, but if you can see my window behind me right here, the natural light's coming through from the sun coming up, and it looks a lot brighter, and I hate that. So I want to try to do this video in enough time before too much of that natural light comes in. So this video is basically, I just wanted to speak to all my creative people out there and throw a little motivation out on this bright, hot Sunday morning. And that's just to stay creative. Keep being creative, stay motivated, keep making your art. Things get very hard in life, and sometimes we tend to let those things uh, roll over in our creative endeavors as artists. And like I said, things happen, life happens. You can't always be making art like you want to. You can't always be um, drawing, painting when you want to, but when you can, you have to try to feed that creativity. You gotta feed it, because that's the only way it's going to grow. It's going to blossom. You're going to get better at what you do. um that's what it's about, staying creative, staying motivated. And and let me also, it's not always about motivation too. Sometimes you gotta keep keep uh keep working even when you're not motivated. So I say stay motivated, but let's put an asterisk on that, okay? Because you can't always rely on motivation to keep you going. Sometimes you just got to keep pushing. And I speak from experience. A lot of times I had to push myself to finish projects. You know, as of the last year or so, I've really focused on just trying to get into the mode of, if I start a project, if I start an illustration, I see it through regardless, because I'm kind of notorious for starting projects and pushing them to the side. It's ADD. Uh, that's what, if you want to put something on there, or it could just go old school and say it's pure, I lose interest. So I tend to, when creativity strikes for me, I'm in it. I'm like, boom, I ride the lightning, and then I try to stay into it, get what I can out of it. Try to see if there's something else I need to do with it, and then I move on. I don't try to, I try to avoid that artist trap of staying in something, staying on a project or an illustration, and just overthinking it, overworking it. And it's something that's ongoing, because I do it. It's probably every project, because I see the things people, as artists, we see the flaws in our own work. we see the flaws. We see the bad sketch marks. We see the mistakes. Other people might not see the things that we do. Maybe they do, and if they do, so what? So we have a tendency to go back in and try to rework it. And I've done, I do that still, but I try to get to that point to where when I do something, I have a starting point, a middle, and an ending. And then once I'm done, I'm done. I move on and I work on the next project. So that's basically my work regimen and how I create my artwork. So like I said, it's just about staying creative, staying motivated, and just keep pursuing being the best artist that you can be. That's all we can do. Okay. And I think if you do that and you stay honest with yourself, you'll accomplish your mission, whatever that might be. But those words, like I keep saying, stay creative, stay motivated, keep making your art, even when you don't feel like making that art. Because I don't know about you, but I notice that I know when I'm not making art, I feel totally different from when I am making art. When I'm in the zone and I'm being creative, there's a feeling that I have, and it's like I'm connected. I feel connected to myself and to my creativity and to my yeah, my creative self. And when I'm not creating art, I can feel it. You know, I can definitely feel it. And when I'm when I'm in the process of drawing or making a sketch or when I'm sketching, man, it's my whole attitude is different. I'm excited. I just I have that feeling of when I was a little kid and I'm drawing back in the day when I'm first learning how to draw. I get that feeling again. I get that joy and that happiness. Um, when I'm being creative than when I'm not being creative because I'm feeding my creativity. So that's one of the things I think it's very, very important. And like I say, I'm talking to myself too, and as I'm talking to you, I got to speak the words, and I also have to live the words. So I'm also, telling this to myself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And we have to stay creative. Have to stay creative, man. When you're creating, I think it's just human beings um, were born to create. We have an innate something inside of us that pushes us to create things. And especially as an artist, once you tap into that creativity and you're making art, it's just becomes a part of your life and it becomes a part of who you are. It's not totally who you are, but it's a big part. So that's why, I say, and I keep saying, you have to stay creative, stay motivated, and keep making your art. You got to keep making it. Um, so yeah, uh, I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna cut this video short, try to keep it under 10 minutes. I'll be back with another video later. Hopefully you got something out of this video. If you like this video and you want more content, um, hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. Yay or nay, you agree, you disagree. I'm open to all comments. I can easily block you. I can, or engage with you. It doesn't matter. So yeah. So I am about to start my day. I got a big load of laundry to do, and in between that, I gotta get on my iPad, try to figure out what my next project's gonna be. I need to get some prints done. I need to be creative. So I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna cut this video short, like I said, get back to being creative for myself, getting motivated, and making my art. And I want you all to do the same. I want you all to stay creative, stay motivated, keep making your art. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. All right. That's it. It's a wrap. Let's go. Just do it.